Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me for another math session. So this is the third part of the topic, that is the decimals. We have already done two exercises before. So now we'll start with the third exercise, that is 6.3. So you know the adding, but here we are going to add with when the decimal is given. So whenever you have, this is the horizontal way, but whenever you add it horizontally, there are chances of making a mistake. So what are you going to do? You're going to put it in a vertical way, or we can also call it a vertical method, and then you're going to add it. So now, what is this one? That will be, when you add this will be 11, this 6 and 5. So you don't need any more explanation for the adding part. Only remember that whenever you're adding, just make it to the vertical way and then only you're going to add it. So this is the answer. Now again for this one, so you don't need explanation. Again this one, you have to just add it. But see that wherever you are adding, that the decimal and this decimal should be one below the other. So now see here, this is 32.11 and this is 29.05. So the decimal should be one below the other. Same over here. Now there are three numbers. So you are going to put it one below the other, this one, and then only you are going to add in the vertical way. Same over here. This also the same. So now for same with the subtraction. So you are going to subtract it, but see that you put it in a vertical method. Same here. So you can just look at the solutions. So we need not waste our time over here. Again here, the same. So now here again, what does this say? Now this is just, you have to concentrate over here because there are three numbers and here is plus and here is minus. And they are said simplify. So what are you going to do? Now we'll just take these two together first. We are going to add it. So what did you get here? 8.22. So from that 8.22, we will subtract 4.5. So whenever this 4.5 is there, can you see here after this one point, there are two numbers. And here is only, after the point is only one number. So what I'm going to do, as we have seen in the previous one, wherever this is there, you can put any number of zeros that doesn't change the value. So 4.5, I can just put here even two zeros that doesn't change the value. So here I just put 1 because here we have two digits and here it was only 1. So I put here 1 extra 0. And now you're going to subtract it. You put this extra 0. So, and see here, this point should be one below the other. That is important. You have to concentrate because some of them might write like this 8.22 and 4.5 somewhere here, and the answer is going to be wrong. So see that the point should be together, one below the other, and here you can just, this 0 is for your convenience. So now you will subtract it, the other things are the same. So this is 3.72. Again here, you can do both ways. Either you can take these two numbers first, whenever we have like this, means there is plus over here. So you will take this and this, you will add first, and then whatever the answer you get, you are going to subtract with this one now. But here, let us take this two first because they are in the start. So we get here 2.395. Then you are going to add here. Again, here also, if you want, you can put these two zeros or you can keep as it is. It's up to you. So if you want put two zeros, I just keep. So you know nothing is there, means this should be 5, 9, and this 12. So point and point, one below the other. That is important. Again, here the same, you're going to add it first. So you get 35.64. And that 35.64, you're going to subtract with this one. But now see here, 30.564. And see, can you see I put here 1 0 extra. Why did I put that? Because after this point, there were three numbers. And here were only two numbers. So now after putting this 0, it looks more clear. So hope you got this, why the 0 is there, and it doesn't change the value. As I said, any number of zeros if you put here, it doesn't change the value, and then the subtraction is the normal way. Again here, see here, this was subtraction. Now see here 0.5 and this is 0.581. So here are three numbers and here is only one digit, we can say, or numbers, whatever it is. So I put here two extra zeros and then the point together, one below the other. So you got 40.9919. So you are going to add this one. So this is the answer. Now again here, can you see here after the point there are 3 digits, and here after the point there are 2 digits. So even here, because this is addition, even if you don't put it, it's okay. But in subtraction, sometimes you need that 0. So even if you put here or you don't put it, so just take this one to go down, or you can just put it, and then both the ways, anyways you can do it. So you got this one, then you are going to subtract, and this is the answer. So here, what are we going to do here? We will subtract this 2. No, sorry for that. What I did here, first we'll add this 2. Why did I not do here? Because this is 88.9 and this is minus 89.085. So this we will do when, because many of them don't know how to do the integers. So that is minus, because this is a big number, means it will go up. And this is the addition, means it is going to be down, and then you are going to subtract this, and whatever the answer you get, you are going to add with this one. So right now, just what I did, because this was addition and both the numbers, like, it was okay, because if it was 90 or something over here, then it was okay if you could have done here. But now these are the, I added this first. So now 88.900, I put here 2 zeros, and this is plus 18.858. So your answer is 107.758. And you are going to subtract this number from here, and you get this answer. Hope you got it. Now here the next one, that is 147 minus here. So again, what did I do here? You can do this by 2 ways. Either you write here, see, whenever this is 147, so 147 means, you can also write here, you can subtract this first, 0.00, and that will be 49.147, that is plus 0.00, and minus 49.03. Whatever the answer you get, you are going to add this number to that. Or what we can do, we can just take this 2, because both are addition. So I did here, I took that first, and whatever the answer, I subtracted from this minus 49.03 from there. Anyways, you can do it. Now again here, I added this 2. So this is the answer, and then this should be subtracted, minus 94.006. Again here the same, this you will add it, and this you will minus 47.15, you are going to subtract it. So now there, here, look at this problem, that how much should be subtracted. See, the word from is used, from this number 251.2145 to get 112.365. So whenever this from is used, so what you are going to write here, this from should be in the start. So we don't know how much should be subtracted. That much means that is a number, that how much should be subtracted. So we can just write it, let the number be x. Now here, from, whenever the word from is used, means after from, whatever the number is, that should be in the start. So 251.2145, and subtracted which one? That this number is subtracted, minus x. And whenever you get this one, to get means the result should be this one. After to get whatever is there, that will be after is equal to sign. So see here, after from, whatever the number is, that should be in the start, and we are subtracting this minus x, we don't know what is that. And then now we will solve it. Now look at here, this whole part is your left hand side, this is equal to is the separator, and this is the right hand side. So this is already on the left hand side, so you will write it over here. But when you take this thing on the left hand side, so this is actually plus, so it is going to get subtracted. See the sign along with the sign. And when this minus x, see this x means it has to go along with the sign. When this goes on the right hand side, this will get plus. Hope you got this step. This is important step. So now what will you do? When you subtract this one, you get, and x is on its place. So the subtraction I did with the vertical method, so to avoid the mistakes. Okay, yeah, whatever this subtraction I have done in the vertical method. So this is the answer. So you will write here 138.8495 should be subtracted from to get this one. Now see here, from this one, what should be subtracted? The same thing, from the number is being changed from 300 to get. So let me write let the number be x. So as I told you, from after that is 300. So 300 should be at the start. Subtraction means this is subtracted, minus x. To get means You're going to write it after is equal to. Now your 300 is on the left hand side. So this, if you are taking on the left hand side, this is plus, this is going to get minus, and this whole thing. And minus x, if you are taking it on the right hand side, this is going to be plus x. So when you subtract, I have done this with a vertical method, you get this answer. So that is the value of x. So therefore this should be subtracted to get. Now here they said how much should be added. There was subtraction and how much should be added to. So now after this one, to get this one, so let we don't know what is the number. So let the number be x. And this 103.22. So how much should be added to this one? So we don't know, this is a number given, and how much should be added means we have considered the number as x. So plus x is this. So what is this? This x is on the left hand side. I'll keep it as it is. 154.125 is on the right hand side. I'll keep it as it is. But if I'm taking this number on the right hand side, this is actually plus. It is going to get subtracted. This step is important. Okay. And now look at here. This. So when you subtract this one, so again this I did with the vertical way. So we get the answer, that will be x is this one. So the number is 50.865. So again here the same thing, when it is added to this, we get 100. So we'll write that, let the number be x. Same thing, the previous step what I have done, we will write that things. So we'll for this number we are going to add x to it, and to get means it will go on the right hand side after is equal to. So x is on the left hand side, it will keep as it is. This is on the right hand side, we'll keep it as it is, but this goes on the right, it becomes this plus becomes minus. So x is this one. So I have done this one, the calculation over here. Now the next this says that convert the following into rupees. So you know this is the in paise given, and you know 1 rupee is how much? That is 100 paise. So or you can also write, because this is in paise, we can also write here 100 paise is 1 rupee. I'll tell you why. So you can write this 100 paise is 1 rupee. So now we have to convert this paise to rupees. So what did I write here? 100 paise is 1 rupee. And we know that 34 paise. So why did I write that first? Because you can also write it on the right hand side that 1 rupee is 100 paise. See here, this paise together. And now what are you going to do? We don't know how much is that in rupees. So what are you going to do? You're going to cross multiply. So whenever you cross multiply means these are the two numbers, right? So this, whenever these two numbers are there, that will always come in the numerator wherever the two numbers are there. And which this is a single number, this is a single number, that will go in the denominator. So what happens here? 34 multiplied by 1 will be 34. And 100 will go in the denominator. Just look at here. One number which is there, that will go in the denominator. Two numbers are there that you are going to multiply, which will go in the numerator. This is very important step. If you know this one, that what are you going to do? 34 divided by 100. And you know these are the two zeros. So you will write here 34, go backwards 2 and then put a point. So this will be, because you want the answer in rupees. So rupees, this unit is very important, that is 0.34. And I'll show you by the other way also. If we are writing here, instead of writing this 100 paise is 1 rupee, we can also write here 1 rupee is 100 paise. Now look at here. But now we want this 34 paise. So 34 paise will go here, because below this paise, this will go, and then we don't know how much is that. So you are going to cross multiply. So whenever I said the cross multiplication, these are the two numbers. So that will go in the numerator, 34 is 34. And this is only one number, so that will go in the denominator. Anyways, you can write it. Hope you got this one. So same over here. Now 47 paise, 100 paise is 1 rupee. So 47 paise means below this, you are going to cross multiply. Two numbers are here, means 47 into 1 will be 47. And this 100 is alone, will go in the denominator. So 47 means two zeros means 47. So backside 2 means this is going to be 0.47 rupees. Now again here, for this 100 paise is 1 rupee, 354 paise will be 354 divided by 100. Cross multiply. So again you will write here two zeros, right? So you will write this numerator, whatever the number is, and you will go backwards 2, that will be 3.54. Because there are two zeros means 2 backward. 1 0 means you will go backwards 1. So this is the answer. 595 paise. Same you will do. Cross multiplication. So now look at these two zeros. 595 means backwards 2. 5.95. So here we have done with this one. We have completed the today's work. So please do like and subscribe to this channel so you get a notification of the other parts of the chapter and many more. Thank you.